I picked up the knife to cut the lobster, but I suddenly noticed some unknown liquid under the lobster. I wanted to lift the lobster to take a closer look, but the next second, the eye was sprayed all over, so I angrily called the apprentice to deal with the lobster. However, the apprentice during the process got sprayed in the face with the slime too. When we both thought this was just the lobster dying, nothing more, on my way home after work, I suddenly felt weak all over my body. At first I thought it was just work fatigue. I pushed on toward home, but I hadn't taken many steps when I suddenly collapsed. Black liquid poured out of my mouth, and I was declared dead after rescue efforts failed. All this must go back to a fisherman named Bob who was about to go out fishing. Bob was the most capable fisherman in this village. Every time he went out to sea, he headed for deeper waters to fish. This time was no different, but the danger came this time precisely when Bob cast the net expecting to catch a big fish. He didn't expect that the net he hauled in would not budge. As he pulled hard, the net dragged him into the sea. Bob did not want to lose the net he lived off, so he began diving to try to retrieve the net, but just as Bob reached the bottom, the light began to go dim. When he looked up, he found he was surrounded by dense schools of fish above his head, and now escape was too late for Bob. He could only watch as the fish engulfed him. Meanwhile, at a shoreside observation station, a biologist named Charlie suddenly received a message about a submersible malfunction. To recover critical observation data, Charlie rushed to the beacon site to get the instrument. Under inspection by technical staff, they found water leakage had damaged the circuit board. After installing a new board, Charlie and her boyfriend Mike headed to the target waters to redeploy the submersible. But no sooner had they lowered it than Mike discovered white block-like objects floating on the surface, emitting white smoke. Charlie calmly scooped up one of the objects, then lit it with a lighter and found it was combustible ice. Then countless pieces of combustible ice rose to the surface. Charlie was stunned by the phenomenon, because despite years in marine biology protection, she had never seen this before. To investigate the cause, Charlie recorded the footage and sent it back to headquarters for research. At another coastal site, a killer whale covered in strange wounds was beached.